Restylers, it's your girl Linda and I'm back for another video. Today's video is going to be a 25 things about me video. I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys some things that you may not know about me. Please remember, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe, and with no further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is that I am a daddy's girl. Yes, I am the youngest of three, and I have two older brothers, 10 and 7 years older than me. So yeah, I was like growing up like an only child because they were boys, and not only were they boys, they were so much older than me. So yeah, there was pros and cons to that, but am a daddy's girl, and my daddy's nickname for me is Superstar. So you will see a lot of star things. I do have this really cute sign here. It says Superstar status that my daughter brought for me. I do have tattoos of stars on me. 3 stars here to represent my kids and my hubby, which I need to get another one since my grandbaby's been born. So, and I do have a star here. So yeah, Superstar is my nickname. Number 2, I was a real life 16 and pregnant. Yes, I met my husband in high school and had sex and got pregnant. So yeah, I have my oldest daughter, and so yeah, I consider myself the real life, true to life 16 and pregnant. So yeah, things happen. Hey, after that 16 and pregnant, I did get lucky enough to get a good guy, and we got married. So I was married at 17. Yes, it was such a scary ordeal. Though I did know he was a good guy and know I wanted to spend my life with him, it was still, scary because you're 17, and do you really know what you want, at 17? Things change, you grow, it was just really scary. So, it's just the fear of the unknown, but we are still together, thankfully. So, so yeah, I was married at 17. My parents did have to sign for me to get married. And yeah, that's just like so crazy now that I think back on it. But, it was in God's hands, and we're still together. So number 4, when I moved out, I did not know how to wash clothes. As I did say, I was the youngest of 3 and the only girl. My mom was a stay-at-home mother, so she did all of the cooking, the cleaning, everything for us. And being the baby and the only girl, I didn't have to do much. So I did not know how to wash clothes when me and my husband got on our own. He did join the military, went into the Navy. We moved to Maryland, and yeah, I had to figure out how to do everything pretty much on my own. I did catch on really well because it was just in my blood. And I could call mom. She was just a phone call away, but I didn't know right off how to wash clothes. I had to figure that out. So yeah, it worked out. I'm a good cook and caretaker now. So number 5, my parents are still married, and it was just 53 years this past March 25th. So kudos to them for sticking it out. It is not easy. Me being there and knowing that you just have to grow and learn people and grow together and all of that sort of thing. It is not easy. It is another job. Anyone that says it's easy is lying, because it's work. It really is work. But you work for something that you want, and then you fight for it as well. So you just have to work through it and love each other through the ups and the downs, and it'll work out. Number 6, I am a Nona. I am a grandmother, and Nona is Italian for grandma, and that was what I picked when my baby was born, that I wanted her to call me. So I love my baby. I will insert some clips of me and her. She is just another extension of me and my children, and I just really, really love her to death. She's just my whole heart. Me and my husband call her our therapy baby. Anytime we're not feeling good or we're just having a bad day, we just need our dose of Lena, and she makes everything so much better. So yeah, I am a Nona at 41. Number 7, I am a wordie. I call it a word. I don't know if that's a really word or not. I call it a wordie, but yeah, I love words. I love to play on words and play with words, and I also hang on to words, and I'm very literal. So when someone is speaking, I do listen to what they're saying literally, and I internalize that. I always have been. So yeah, I just a little tidbit about me. If you're speaking and you say something that someone else may not necessarily catch, I will catch onto that and internalize it, and I don't know, do something with it that probably shouldn't be done. But I do take things literal. So I love to write. I prefer to write over typing. When I was in nursing school, a lot of people would type out their rough drafts over, writing them. That just does not feel natural to me. I have to write. A rough draft is rough. It can change, and so yeah. But I love to write. When I was in nursing school, my husband would always tease me. He's a pretty smart guy, but I have to work for my smart. So for me, for learning, I write to learn and retain as well. So I would always write out my notes, rewrite my notes, rewrite parts of the book that I knew it was very important. And I mean, I have notebooks on notebooks now of notes where I wrote out. My husband said I rewrote the book, basically. But that's just another way that I learn. But I love to write. I love to doodle. I love the art of writing, the different styles of writing, all of that stuff. So, don't know where that came from, but it's just something that, I'm always practicing my writing. It's weird, my signature, things of that nature. But I don't know, it's just something I like to do. So, number 9, my husband is Caucasian, as Cat Williams would say, from the island of Caucasus. But yeah, he is Caucasian. We are not your, I hate to say this, stereotypical black and white couple. Like, you look at me or you look at him and you wouldn't assume that our spouse was of the other race. But we work, we love each other, and yeah, that's all that matters. So we'll try to put in some clips of me and my family as well, so you guys can get a better feel for us too. Number 10, I love seafood. Love seafood. That is my favorite food. Me, my mom, and my brothers absolutely love seafood. Shrimp and crab legs, and I love it all. Except for I'm not too big on like mussels or clams. Yeah, not too big on those. I'll eat crawfish as well, but it's not my favorite thing. But I'll eat them in a seafood broil. But yeah, I absolutely love seafood. That's my favorite food. Always has been. Number 11. My cutoff game is strong. I can cut you off But with that being said, I am also a forgiver, so it's kind of a two-way street. But I have little patience for people that are inconsiderate, or uncaring, or incompassionate, disrespectful. The list could go on and on. But I am a forgiving person. I haven't always been, but as I've gotten older, I am a forgiving person. Um, just because everyone deserves a second chance, and I do believe in people are able to change. But with that being said, the best way that you can show me that you are have changed is behavior, and not necessarily telling me. So yes, I will cut you off, but I will also give you a second chance. But you won't keep getting fourth and fifth chances either. So just side note there. Number 12. I went to nursing school relatively late. I actually celebrated my 30th birthday in my first year of nursing school. And so I think that is really like the average age of nurses going to nursing school, like late 20s, early 30s. Number 13, and this is something that has been keeping me going during this time, is thinking about vacation. I love to vacation. We love to vacation. We take 2 vacations a year. We try to take one without the kids, one with the kids. We have taken 2 though with kids and 2 without kids. So it just depends on how we're feeling, how they're acting. Well, how he's acting now. We only have the one in the house, but yeah. So we love to cruise. Just absolutely love to visit other countries and see their culture and see how they live, and just take it all in and be able to relax without the daily hustle and bustle of everyday life. So that is one of our pastimes that we absolutely love, is to vacation. Number 14, with that being said, I cannot swim and actually have a phobia of water. Yes, a phobia. I believe this phobia came into play when me and my BFF went to, I think it was Indiana Beach, and got on a water slide, and the water slide ended in a pool, and we had to be saved by the lifeguard. We didn't think about it. We just got on the slide and came down and was drowning. And so I think that's where that phobia came from. As I've gotten older, though, I have gotten a lot better. And when I turned 40, I told myself that I was going to conquer this phobia. I do want to learn to swim. With the phobia, though, guys, don't laugh, because this is really weird. I do have a phobia of water, but I love, love, love the water. I am a Cancer sign. I'm drawn to the water. I love everything on the water. I love boats and ships and jet skis and tubes and just anything on top of the water. I'm getting better with getting in the water. And the last 2 times that we went on vacation, I actually learned to float on my back and was in the ocean with my husband. So I am trying to conquer this fear / phobia, but I do still have it. But I love, like, the water calls me. I do want to move south, closer to the water. I'm in Indiana, so it's limited here, but me and my husband both are Cancers, and we absolutely love the water. Just is soothing, to look at it, to listen to it, we just absolutely love it. So I have a phobia of the water, but I still love it at the same time, which is crazy, but go figure. 15, kind of a kooky about me, but my favorite parts of my body are my teeth, my teeth, and my feet. I don't know. I have a pretty beauty mark, a little mole on my right foot, on the top of my foot, and I just have always thought it was really pretty. And my teeth, my mom paid a lot of money. My parents paid a lot of money, I should say, for my teeth, and I try to keep them clean, and yeah, crazy. Number 16, along with that, I do have a phobia of feet. I will not touch my husband's feet. I still haven't done his. If you guys watched one of my first videos about, I think it was Valentine's Day, where I got him the foot mask and the cream and all that stuff. I still haven't done his pedicure that I promised him. I have a phobia of feet. I will not touch. I'll touch them with like gloves and things like that, but I just barehanded, I can't do it. I won't be able to do it. Number 17, I love horror movies, scary movies. Oh my God, I freaking love them. I don't know why, where it came from, but I like the scarier, the gorier, the better. It's just, my husband calls me crazy. He calls me twisted, but I absolutely love it. The Annabelles and the Saws and the Supernaturals movies, and like movies about witches and werewolves, and just all of it. I just love it all. So we also love to go haunted house hopping as well. Love to be scared. I know it's just crazy. It's an adrenaline rush for us. But we go every year. Try to go every year. Haunted housing or haunted hay rides or something like that. For 18, I have had real encounters with God. I have had visions. I have had dreams. I have had encounters that I do know that are not to be taken lightly. That was the real deal. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. You can't convince me otherwise. It just is what it is. I know, that it was, vision / an encounter or visit from above. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it other than it was him. So yeah. Number 19, transparent time. This year I did start struggling with anxiety. Not sure why. I've always kind of had a lot on my plate and have always been a big multitasker in, kind of everything I do. So as you guys know, I am a registered nurse. I do run my resale shop. I also started my concept consulting, my writing business. Now doing YouTube. Just lots of things going on in my life, personal and business wise. And so this year, I just started dealing with anxiety, a really heaviness, a heavy pain in my chest. Not heartburn, not anything like that. Couldn't necessarily pinpoint one thing. Sometimes I'd have it, sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes it would come at, times when I was stressed. Sometimes it wouldn't. So yeah, I'm finding out ways to deal with my anxiety, medicinal and otherwise. So I'm working through that and trying to get things in order and get my life back to but to a point where it's workable for me, and so that I don't feel so overwhelmed with everything. Number 20, we are big movie buffs in this family. Like, movie comes out, we are there Thursday night, midnight. We love to go to the movies. We're struggling with that at this time because everything is shut down. But like last night, we did rent movies from the Red Box. We watch movies on TV as we can, but we love going to the movies. We love getting the popcorn and the drinks and the whole movie theater experience. One of my all-time favorite movies is Fighting Temptations with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Beyonce. I have many others, but that's just one that came to mind. So yeah, we're big movie buffs in this family. 21. My favorite artist is Beyonce. Just love her. She's an all-around great entertainer, singer, dancer, puts on a wonderful performance. I have went to see her 3 times in concert, and every time I'm there, it's like my first time. I love it. She usually tours around my birthday, so it's a wonderful birthday gift for me. And yeah, just absolutely love her and Jay-Z and their family and what they stand for and things they've been through. You know, it's just I love Beyonce. What else can I say? Number 22, I do battle with psoriasis. I do talk about this in my video of how I'm keeping myself safe and saying that I am on an immunosuppressant drug for that. I am doing really well with it since getting on this drug. And so, yeah, it did take, I've been battling this for 20 something years now, and just recently found something that I trusted to go on that has been really, really working for me. So it's been, I think this will be year 3 that I've been taking this, and it's really working for me. But it's something that I struggle with. It hurts your self identity. The way you see yourself it just really it hits you there really hard. So I'm doing a lot better now that I'm on this medication, and I'm like 99% cleared from my psoriasis. So I'm really happy, and I'm doing a lot better with feeling better about myself since starting on this medication. Number 23, I absolutely love babies. I would have 10 babies if they would stay babies. I absolutely love the baby stage. I love it. I love the way they smell. I love the way they look. I love the way they, just how they depend on you, and just being there and caring for them, and just loving them and being able to show them that 100% care and love and protection that they have to have at that stage in life. On the flip side of that, I don't necessarily do kids too well. I like kids when they get to talking back and get to being disobedient and not listening and getting into their own and getting their own mind like that. Just, yeah, I'm not really a kid person. Like, yeah, so no. But babies, I freaking love babies. But you keep them kids, honey. Keep them all. Keep them all. Number 24. One of our other hobbies is cars. We are a car family. We do love our vehicles. We, as I am known to be a very frugal person and come to you and bring you guys these videos on how to stay frugal in every aspect of life. That is so that you guys can be able to save money where you can save money, and then splurge on things that you want to splurge on. So for me and my family, we save on our groceries, by going to Aldi and Dollar Tree and things of that nature. We do, spend money on our vehicles. Of course, I still save money in that area as well, but we do like our higher end vehicles. My husband has a Ford GT 350, and I drive a Mercedes CLS 63, and we both individually love our vehicles. And yeah, that's just our thing. Like our vacationing, it's just our thing. Everyone has their thing. Number 25, just random. I have never lived in an apartment. As I stated, when I was 16, I got pregnant. When I was 17, I got married. So I moved from my parents' house into base housing with my husband when he joined the military. And once we left there, we moved back home, and we did live with my parents for a little while until we found our first home that we bought. And so we bought our first home, and then after that we lived there for, I don't know, 7 years, maybe 5 or 6 years, I'm sorry, and then bought our second home, which we are at now. So I have never lived in an apartment, which is weird, but that's just what it is. So these are 25 things about me that you may or may not have known. Just wanted to share with you guys. Stay tuned for some other pictures of me and my family and things that we like to do, just so you can get a little more feel of, getting to know me and my family. So